Oh, right. Well, yeah, I don't even know where to start with this game because I feel that one, we knew we weren't getting a win for sure. I mean, I think a lot of us were hoping for a win, but for being realistic and honest, we weren't getting a win against LA like that. Also, I think that we probably knew we weren't getting a point. Again, that's what I was like really hoping, just to get that draw. And I think my hopes got really high at the beginning of the game because the lineup that we started with, I thought was a 10 out of 10. I liked the lineup that we started with. I think that we showed with the first bit of that game that was a good lineup. We looked good. It seemed like our chemistry was back a little bit. So it was exciting, and I think we all got a little too excited with not having actual results in front of us. And then, the 30-something minute is when they made some adjustments, and it worked. And it worked, and then we had no answers. I didn't like Wolf's comments after the game about how, what did he say, they didn't have answers for us or whatever, and I mean, they did. Definitely did. I think he's being optimistic. I think he's trying to be a little bit political and saying what he said because he's the one that's under the magnifying glass right now. And we'll get into that in a bit. But so, yeah, about 30th minute, LA makes some changes, and then we can't fully recover. But I think where we really collapsed, by collapse I mean like we were struggling, but we weren't crumbling until I think the nail in the coffin for us was the subs. I don't know why we put in who we put in. Urruti should have stayed on the field. I don't know why we put Lima in. He's just not up to the right standard. He's not good enough. He's not good enough. I mean, simple as that. There's so much I don't like about him. He's a bit of a wild card. I mean, I'm sure he's a great guy, but I don't. Putting him on the field then was not necessary. You know, our defense struggled towards the end there a lot. I mean, one guy, just cover one guy, double team him or something. You can't just leave him open like that, just so he can score over and over and over again. Fucking hat trick, dude. But so I don't like the switch with him. I feel like, pull off Owen maybe. I don't know what changes exactly I would have done off the top of my head right now, but it doesn't matter what I would have done anyways. I just didn't like Urruti coming off, and I also didn't like Lima coming on. I'm not so negative towards Zardes because I feel like, yes, he's had opportunities. Yes, he hasn't capitalized on all those opportunities, but also he's new, and I don't feel like he's been giving the same amount of, he hasn't had, amount of opportunities like Rigoni did. Like, Rigoni's got a ton of opportunities. Like, pull Rigoni off and put on Zardes. Because Rigoni just isn't, he's not up to standard. He's really pissing me off because we pay him a lot. He's been here long enough. And again, if he finishes half the opportunity that he's had right in front of the goal, we're not in this position. But I don't think he made a massive difference in LA game, but still, something's got to happen with all of that. Let's just get into Wolf, because I've been on the fence for a while, for the last couple weeks, I believe, about jumping on the fuck you Wolf train or not. And last week I said that I was on the I'm confused what the fuck is going on Wolf train. Danny made a statement about, they're working on new formation, and they're working on some stuff. And once they get that worked out, whatever. That's it seems like that's Wolf's plan. I don't feel that he is adaptive enough in the game. We need to switch shit up. We need to find answers for certain shit. And I feel like he just sticks to the game plan a little bit too hard. But at the same time, which kind of bleeds into my next point, at the same time, I don't know what his plan is and what he's correcting right now. I'm hoping that maybe when we get that figured out, once he finishes and the team is adopted and is implementing his formation change or his game plan that he has for the team, maybe once that becomes fully adopted and everyone's on the same page and it's executing correctly, we might be in love with it. We might be unstoppable. But right now we're not. But we're not, again, I want to emphasize, we're not horrible. We're a brand new team. Ups and downs are what you're going to have in sports. That's just all sports. Every team, look at the history of any team. Some are higher ups than other teams. Some are lower and longer downs than other teams. But you're going to have those ups and downs. We are a brand new team. So we're going to have smaller, quicker ups and downs for the moment right now because it's almost like growing pains. We're learning. The club is learning. The players are coming in. We've had one coach. So it's like we need to just relax and give it time. There's also a lot of outside of soccer shit that's going on, as there is always with teams. So I think we just need to breathe. Remember, as fans, we're not going anywhere. We want to win. It's okay to be upset because we're not doing good. But at the end of the day, we back our team. We're okay. We're not happy, but we're okay. We have good players. We have a good coach. Some people are not on board with that right now, but I think we're fine. I truly think we're fine. I'm upset a little bit, but at the same time, we knew how this game was going to go. We let one guy score 3 times, but at the end of the day, we weren't winning this game anyways. We didn't expect to win this game. It would have been nice, but we didn't do it. So it's fine. We move on. We go to the next team, and that's where we got to see if we can get some dubs. If we can get a W, if we could get 4 points out of this month, I'm happy. We just got to keep the points coming. We got to get the wins. We got to avoid the losses. But some of them you can't avoid, and I think LA was one of those games. So we're realistic, but again, we're fine. Even if this season crumbles, we're fine. Okay? We're fine. Wolf's got all the information. He's got all the information. So I'm sure there's something that we don't have that he understands is going on, and he's keeping it on the DL, and he's just grinding until it works. And we got a lot of time. So just bear with it. But Rigoni's got to step it up. I liked Danny last week. Owen actually played pretty well as well, but I think towards the end he was getting tired and sloppy, and we needed to pull him instead of pulling whoever the hell we pulled. I forget now. But Lima needs to stay away, and Rigoni definitely needs to be pulled towards the end of the game. Again, I like the lineup that we had starting out. I just think that the changes at the end really put the nail in the coffin, and also we just needed to figure something else out, for LA, but it's fine. It's fine. The 3 points hurts. The hat trick really hurts. It being against LA hurts, but at the same time, LA is our friendly rival, so it's fine. If we're going to lose anybody, it's a rival. Let's let it be LA and not, Frisco or Houston. But regardless, we're going to be fine. So we got this. If we don't got this, next week's video is going to be aggressive. I feel. But hopefully next week I'm popping a cerveza and celebrating on camera instead of doing whatever this is. So, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. If you enjoyed, let me know in the comments. Do you agree, disagree? What are your thoughts on the game? What are your thoughts on the season? How do you feel? And follow me on Twitter so we can chat there about what's going on real time. But as always, thanks for showing up. Peace.